Some people living close to where the Cedar Links Golf Course used to operate say the brown and dry land is ripe for disaster.
It's just a tinderbox ready to burn at any time.
It did. Medford Fire-Rescue was out there fighting a fire on the 4th of July. Investigators say it was started by a group using fireworks.
They actually tried to put it out with some water bottles, and they pulled a sleeping bag out of their trunk. None of that worked.
Engineer Dennis Macy was on scene and says this area is vulnerable to wildfires because of the terrain and exposure to wind and heat. This time it only burned an acre and a half.
It was on the move. Everything's super dry, and it was not wind driven, but it was just dry enough that it was running.
This is exactly the kind of event people living across the street from this property worry about. Kirk Soderlund says a lot of walkers, joggers, and others go by the former course, increasing the fire risk.
One of my concerns is this little access road here. It goes from here over to Cedar Links Drive, and people drive on it all summer long. Hot exhaust pipe could start a fire very easily.
Soderlund says the fire danger so close to home is on everyone's mind, especially on Independence Day weekend.
A little wind and some embers blowing into a roof or something in someone's grass pile, and that would be all it take to start the neighborhood on fire.
Other neighbors like Elvin and Nancy Hawkins are taking matters into their own hands. They pay to get the grass mowed across the street from one fire hydrant to another to create a fire barrier.
It's definitely just in the area here, but there's a lot of areas around this whole golf course area that needs to be taken care of the same way.
Like a wildfire, their actions are spreading fast through the neighborhood. 2 other neighbors now pay to mow between this fire hydrant and around the corner of the street.
Just would like to encourage all the homeowners to do the same thing that we're doing, or at least try to encourage the new developer to try to keep the grass mowed down and taken care of for the safety of the community and for the area.